What's up, gang? Airborne Trucker checking in. Live and uncut. Give you the milk straight from the udder. It's the third time I'm trying to make this video. I've got no extra fancy doohickeys, so I'm on my phone trying to make this video. But one of my buddies, Spank, told me, "Hey man, you should do a video of things not going right. When you're out there on the road." And it worked out perfectly this time. Remember that load of foam insulation that I had to deliver yesterday? Yeah, it got delivered all right. But let me tell you how I got there. So, you see where I stopped for the night. I shut down early. I always try to park up, but I didn't park up this time because I was unsure about the job site and I was unable to get a hold of the customer, even though I called 24 hours in advance, as stated on the bill of lading. He never called me back. So I shut down Thursday night, about 140 miles before my drop. 140 miles is an eternity. So that's about 2.5 hours early when I start on my clock. So you already see where this is going, right? So I get there. I'm almost there. I'm driving. A few miles out. I'm looking around. I don't see no kind of forklift, no kind of equipment or anything. Make my left turn to this little small neighborhood. Oh, snap. You have arrived at 50 Pockeset. Looking around. Damn. Let me call the customer again. Call. He doesn't answer. WTF, man. You got somebody coming up here with some stuff for you. So I get out, I'm walking around. So maybe I'll walk down a little bit. Maybe I'll see something that I'm missing. By then I see a neighbor. Says, "Hey, you lost?" "No, sir. I'm got my stuff here. 50 Pockeset." Not the right place. Customer calls me back. "Hey, you make it?" "Yeah, I'm out here. I don't see anybody. Don't see anything. I'm at 50 Pockeset." "No, it's 50 Old Pocassi." That's how you pronounce it. Pocassi. 50 Old Pocassi. That one word messed me up. So it don't matter how good your trip plan sometimes, however you have your plan, you look on Google Earth and all that good stuff, you got a plan, throw it out the window. So I look on Google, let them know, hey, it says about 9 miles out. No big deal. Hey, I'll see you in a little bit. Of course, he wasn't there. He had some workers there with, stuff to unload me. Get back in the truck, get ready to drive, leave out this little residential area with my 48-footer. Almost hit something. Guess what I almost hit? A freaking light pole. While I'm making my left-hand turn, trailers dumped all the good stuff. I'm checking for traffic. I'm making my left turn. I'm looking. I'm kissing that light pole. I'm kissing it. I'm talking about you can't even see, can't even see it. You can't see any space between it. I stopped. I didn't panic. Set my brakes. Got out and look. Get out and look. Get out and look. Get out and look. Did that. Look. Damn. Got to back up. Try like about 3 more times. Backing up. Pulling forward. It's still too short. Always remember when you're in your truck, my trainer taught me, an inch is like a foot. And you'll understand once you start making your turns and you're delivering and stuff like this and stuff's tight. An inch is a foot. So by then, I'm still like, God dog, man, what am I going to do? Stop. You can't call anybody unless you freaking hit something. You still got to get out that situation, regardless of the fact. So, still cool. Walked around the truck a couple of times, surveyed, surveyed my surroundings. Got a Jeep just hanging out, looking at me. I'm looking at him. So I tried again. Still, I'm on that pole. There's a fire hydrant in front of me. Don't want to hit the fire hydrant. Lord Jesus, that you can go ahead and just turn your license in, and you can go ahead and get an unemployment line because TMC don't want you. So stopped, backed up, got out the truck again, got out and looked. Talked to the gentleman I was waiting. Like, hey, sorry to hold you up. I'm trying my best. I'm trying not to take out this pole. I'm on this pole. He says, don't worry about it. I can back up. Which, still just being courteous. So he's just entertaining himself, watching me, see if I'm going to hit anything. So about 3 or 4 more backups. I'm backing up to where the back end of the trailer is more to the right side of the road. I'm at like a 91. I'm not even at a 90. I'm at like a 91 trying to get this trailer to bounce. And it's bouncing. It's bouncing. It's bouncing. I'm getting every little bit that I could over on the right-hand side to make that left-hand turn. So 20, 30 minutes later, finally negotiated that turn without tearing up anything. Thank God. You got to stay calm, think about what you're doing, and get out and look. It's your license, pointing at you, who's watching, who wants to be a flatbed or drive trucks or anything like that. It's your license. So whoever's waiting, they're getting pissed off and upset. It don't matter. Let them get pissed off and get upset. It's your license. All right, so bam. Got out the little neighborhood on this two-lane street, which is not for a 48-footer. All right. So I finally get to the job site. 50 old Picasso, as they say up here in Jersey, Connecticut. Old Picasso. Got there, bam. Problem number 2. Holy crap. The job site is kind of like they're adding on to an elderly community, retirement community. So there's barely enough room for anything, even a box truck. Luckily, the guys are there. They're cool. They ground got me back in 20 minutes later, 30 minutes later, however long that took. So I've already started my clock 2.5 hours early to ride to get up there. The 30-minute debacle, that's 3 hours to get to the actual job site. And then another 30 minutes trying to park. Okay, so I did that. Park. Guy's looking at me. I'm looking at him. He's like, why'd you tarp it? Hey, man, it was on the paperwork. Load must be tarp. Hey, man, it's just going to sit outside. Right on. So that just adds insult to injury, Fight with the tarp. Got the tarps all rolled up. They're unloading me. Guess how long that took? There's 24 skids of foam. They had to unload every skid one by one. 24 skids, 48-footer. 2 hours later, I'm unloaded. So if you're keeping track of the time, that's about 5 hours that I've already burnt of my 11-hour clock of drive time. Even when you do your little 30-minute trick of unloading, you go to sleeper, all that good stuff, your 14 hours still ticking regardless of the fact. So I've already burned up my 3 hours of BS time. I call it bullshit time. Excuse my language. The little, that's just the free time or free whatever you want to call it. I burned that up already. That's burnt up. But you got to be safe. So I get unloaded. I'm done. Wash my hands of that. But at the end of this video, I'm going to show you the only thing that I broke. Still was a headache, but overall was still safe. Okay. So got my next dispatch. Got dispatched fairly quick. I'm staying out this weekend. So cool. Heading to a distribution center in Connecticut, a Home Depot. 79-mile bounce. Bam. Okay, cool. I can make up some time. No big deal. I get there and looked at the dispatch like, damn, delivers tonight. So, needless to say, there's not enough drive time. Once I get loaded, everything secured, my 3 hours of BS time is gone. I'm working on all my drive time right now. And it's just tick, 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 tick. It's ticking away. So let my fleet manager know, like, hey, I'm not gonna make it to Buffalo tonight to deliver. You know, I can't start again. You know, even if I shut down right now after pulling every legal trick that they teach us, I still can't start driving again until 1 a.m. That's still gonna put me at getting here at 8 a.m. at Buffalo. So about an hour later, get a message. Hey, I talked to the planner. If you can get there by 4:30, they'll unload you. I wish I could, but I can't. Legally, I can't drive. Unless there's some kind of trick I don't know about, I can't drive. So, needless to say, I still got this load, but guess where I am? I'm parked up, ready for Monday. Next kicker. I'm ready for Monday, but guess what? It don't deliver. I can't deliver till Monday night. So my weekend is shot. Those 5 hours that I lost, stopping early, the debacle, I lost 5 hours. That pushed everything off this weekend. So in theory, I should have already delivered this load, going to pick up in Pennsylvania to go to Indiana. But hey, it's trucking. It is what it is. Things are going to happen. Don't get flustered. It's not always going to be biscuits and gravy. Every now and then you're gonna get a pile of shit. Excuse my language, but you're gonna get some dump. There ain't gonna be no biscuits and gravy. So don't get into this mindset of thinking that you see these guys on videos, you see us talking and giving you guys and gals insight. It's rough out here. From the beginning when I started with the first load, the foam load, from me tarping it wrong. It was 4 bungees that cost me. That little gap, which you've seen in the other video, which now that I think about it, it didn't even matter, but always try to park up, always try to park up, always try to park up. So I'm sitting here in Buffalo, New York, parked up. It is what it is, probably do laundry tomorrow somehow. I've been getting on Google and stuff, and there's a laundromat. I don't stay at truck stops. I didn't have time. Got fuel, showered, got back in the truck, I made it up here and got myself situated for Monday night. Does it suck? Yeah. Is there anything to do? Not really. It's cold as balls up here. It's like 40 degrees. I know it's not really cold, but driving in the wind, snow flurries off and on for, 6-7 hours, but I got here, But hey, it is what it is. Like I said, the bad day consisted of, I'm going to show it to you. Like I said, when I do these videos, it's straight from the cow. I'm giving you the milk straight from the udder. So you want to know what I broke? Out of everything, got that debacle yesterday. My mud flap. I've got the tools to put it back on, but it's kind of cold right now, and I'm not really in violation with DOT, so I'm already hooked up. So I'll deal with that mud flap later. But you got to be careful. You got to get out and look. You got to think about what you're doing. Get back in the truck. A little chilly out there. I'm trying to keep the videos at 10 minutes or less, because everybody has other stuff to do, and you kind of that your attention span starts wandering off to something else. And when it's over 10 minutes, it takes me forever to upload a video off my phone, because I've got T-Mobile and they're awesome with their service, whatever. But I want to end on a bright note. We're at 56 subscribers. Thanks to you, Kev the Trucker, doubled up my subscribers in like 48 hours. Hey, man, you're awesome. With that being said, subscribe to Kev the Trucker, Axel Munoz, Spank, if he's got, if you got your channel up going, check him out. HT343 for logistics. Big Chris, check him out if you want to know anything about, buying trucks, all that stuff, man. Logistics. That dude, he's a guru. He's giving you free game. He also has a book out. I ordered his book. It's like $19.99, plus shipping and taxes, like $22 or $24, something like that. So it's It's good game. I mean, he's out there, he's putting his all into it. So Big Chris, HT Logistics 3434. Hey, check him out. Nice Visions, Chris the Trucker, DeMonte the Trucker, Trucking with Tay. All those guys. I always give these guys shout outs. Look them up. Hey, everybody has a different perspective of trucking. Everybody. From your company to your personal experience. TMC, it's a great starter company. I said it before, and not just because I work for them, but it literally is, But you're going to work for your money. It's performance-based percentage. You do your part, you get rewarded. That's simple. You BS around, you're going to stay at 26%, 27%, and you're going to be at the bottom of your fleet manager's board. So either you want to be at the top of the board, and you don't want to be at the bottom, and you don't want to be in the middle, because they won't know who you are. So I'm in the top 5 of my fleet manager, and I try to get it done. Try to stay that way. Let your work speak for itself. It's like I said, it's a lot of demanding work out here. It's physical. When you're not with your trainer, it's all you got. 2 hands. That's it. 2 hands. You don't have anybody tell you anything or guide you. You're all on your own. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, and everything ain't biscuits and gravy. You're gonna hear a lot of that. But back to the 56 subscribers. So like I said, I'm going to do a raffle. In the next video after this. The first video had no sound. Second video, my wife called me. Love you, babe. She'll be with me on the truck here in about a couple weeks. To caveat on that, you can get a passenger 90 days once you're on your own. So my wife wants to ride with me. She's thinking about she wants to be a big truck driver. Hey. With that being said, I don't have to go home that much. We'll probably go home once a month if she's riding with me. So it's just me and her. So everybody's situation is different. But back to the raffle. I'm at 17 minutes on this video. I need to hurry the hell up and shut the hell up. 7 people. 7. 2, 5, 7. Like the channel, or subscribe to the channel, like the video, and post a flatbed gang. 7 people for a hat. So here's the 7 people. My 80,000 pound life. Mike, Eric. I'm not saying you guys' last name because I'll butcher them. Please forgive me. EJ, Tim, Detroit Diesel. These 7 folks follow directions. So in the next video you see, I'm gonna put everybody's name in the hat, the actual Peterbilt hat, and I'm gonna draw it out, and I'm gonna mail it to you, all that good stuff, no cost. Once we get to 100 subscribers, I'm gonna do a Peterbilt t-shirt. You probably have a better say on that one. I'll let whoever wins that one. I'll tell you what colors and size that we have. I'll get or whatever case, whatever I run across when I'm at the Peterbilt shop or order offline. It's free stuff. Once we get to 250 subscribers, I'm going to do a headset. It might not be this exact one, but it'll be a headset. It's free. All you got to do, once the video comes out, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and then comment whatever I put. Might be biscuits and gravy, or might be slow as smooth as fast, whatever. Well, yeah, every day ain't biscuits and gravy here at TMC. It was a rough Friday, which it threw off my entire weekend. Like I said, it's trucking though. Every day, everything ain't roses and this and that. Everything's great. It's a facade. Don't get caught up in that. So that's a bad day in TMC, and that by far, it really ain't bad. Just you see my mud flap. I could have took out a damn light pole. I don't have time to do videos while I'm driving, all that good stuff. But if you'd have seen that, like, man, you know what you're doing? Anyway, we're at 20 minutes. The next video you see, I'm going to be doing the drawing for the Peterbilt hat, the trucker hat, for the 7 guys or gals that did the right thing. So the next video you'll see from me is for the raffle. Airborne Trucker out.